Climate change and gender-based violence are directly linked. This might sound like a stretch, but if you care about gender equality and advocating for survivors of gender-based violence, you need to care about environmental justice as well. To understand why we can't separate climate change and gender-based violence, we can look through the lens of ecofeminism. Ecofeminism is an intersectional framework that brings together feminism and environmentalism, arguing that the same systems of power that exploit the environment also oppress women, girls, and marginalized communities. These systems include capitalism, colonialism, and gendered systems of control that maintain gender inequality. An example of how climate change and gender-based violence intersect is the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina. After Hurricane Katrina hit New Orleans in 2005, tens of thousands of people, mostly from marginalized racial and economic backgrounds, were displaced from their homes, many into crowded, under-resourced shelters. In the months following the hurricane, rates of new cases of gender-based violence among women rose from 4.6 per 100,000 people per day to 16.3, more than tripling. The lack of privacy and security in shelters, combined with the lack of access to sexual and reproductive health care, made women and girls especially vulnerable to sexual assault and intimate partner violence. Furthermore, the closure of social services, law enforcement disruptions, and the collapse of informal community networks left many survivors without the critical services and social safety nets needed to respond to abuse. This example shows that climate-related natural disasters don't just destroy homes, they dismantle safety nets and deepen existing gender inequities, especially for women, girls, and LGBTQ+ community members. So what does this mean? It means that if you deeply care about advocating for one issue, understanding the interlink between that issue and other issues that may not seem connected at first glance is essential at addressing the diverse lived experiences of communities. Today, we examined how climate change and gender-based violence are deeply intertwined and why we can't fight one without the other. I hope you take this intersectional thinking beyond this conversation and begin to see advocacy not as a series of separate causes, but as a shared movement for justice that leaves no one behind.